Hey, what's up guys? Chili's here, welcome back to Tsukihime, Piece of Blue Glass Moon. Last time we finished off day 6, which I ended up, ended up me recording it in 2 parts, but it's gonna be 1 part because I thought I thought the entire day itself would be a little bit longer than it was, and that ended up not being the case. So, yeah, let's continue on. Day 7, Mystic Eyes of Death Perception 1. Ugh. I slowly drift awake. My arm feels heavy as I reach out for my glasses. Looks like I've got a fever. The thought crosses my mind as though it were someone else's problem. I put on my glasses. My vision returns to normalcy, though a tinge of dizziness remains. The symptoms resemble a common cold, but it's just a flush of a light morning fever. Right, sure. It'll pass with time, like giving a cold engine some time to warm up. Someone knocks on the door. After waiting for a moment...
失礼します。
No. Yeah, good morning, Hisui. Hisui enters the room with a bow.
おはよう、翡翠。今朝もありがとう。
Oh, she's like, I didn't think you'd be awake.
月様、お目覚めになられていたのですね。
Yeah.
ああ、昨日はぐっすり眠ったから、着替えたらすぐに食堂に行くよ。琥珀さんにはちょっと熱があるから、量は少なめだって伝えてほしい。
かしこまりました。体温計は必要でしょうか?
What kind of thermometer? The regular one or the other one?
いらないよ。どうせいつもの微熱だし。
それでは着替えはここに。食堂でお待ちしております。
Hisui bows and leaves the room. It may be my imagination, but her bow doesn't feel as crisp as usual. Wonder why.
心配してくれてるのかな。でもこんなの本当にいつものことなんだ。
Well, to be fair, you were gone for 2 days, and then you showed up with a pretty bad leg injury, and now you're saying you have a fever. She's probably worried you have an infection, to be honest. Like, I appreciate the feeling, but it's really no big deal. I mean, given the circumstances, I really don't blame her. I mean, if we want to talk about people who've had it rough, she should see Arkwid. Yeah, she... the tape. That wound of hers was no joke.
しかし、ガムテープは本当ないよな。見てるこっちの血の気が引いたし、今度会ったら。
Next time? I mean, you're right, but you don't know it. I stopped before finishing the thought. There is no next time. We won't be seeing each other again. It's better to avoid getting involved with someone like that.
そうだ。それがいいに決まってる。
Yeah, probably. High time I get this through my head. Today's Monday. It's the beginning of the week, and I'm eager to get started. Arihiko is definitely gonna rib on us a bit. I wash my face and get dressed before heading over to the parlor. Akiha is sitting on the sofa. It's just after 7, but she's already enjoying her post-breakfast cup of tea.
あら、おはよう、兄さん。今朝は早いんですね。
Yeah, by like 5 minutes, but you know. My waking up early has Akiha in a good mood, it seems. It's not even like it's a half hour early. We woke up like maybe 10 minutes earlier. But whatever.
おはよう。秋葉の方こそいつもおはよう。
What? Are we passing out? What's happening? I'm struck with a bout of vertigo and grab my head. The dizziness persists. My body heats up like I've never felt it before.
兄さん。
Akiha, call for the doctor. I hear the sound of rustling clothes, then footsteps towards me.
どうかしました？顔が赤いけど、熱でもあるんですか？
A little bit.
いや、熱は確かにあるんだけど。
Akiha comes closer and peers up at me from below. Strange. For some reason, it feels like it's worse when I'm looking at her.
少し熱があるようですね。昨夜はきちんと毛布を使いましたか？環境が変わったから調子を崩しただけでしょうけど、念には念よね。
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think there's something more supernatural happening here.
そこで待っていてください、兄さん。今、琥珀を呼びつけますから、朝食の前に熱を測りましょう。
Yeah, we should do that. Akiha looks over to the lobby. She's probably thinking about going over to the kitchen and getting kohaku. I avert my gaze from Akiha in that moment. As I do, my dizziness passes. His instincts.
いいんだ、アキハ。琥珀さんを呼ぶまでもないよ。起きたばかりで体調が悪いだけだから、いちいち気にしないで。
体調が悪いのならなおさら放っておけません。風邪だったらどうするんですか？些細な病気でも兄さんには大事でしょ。免疫や抵抗力が人より低いんですから。
I mean, she's got a point. Visibly irritated, she brings her hand to my forehead. Her delicate palm is cold to the touch, enough to send a shiver run down my nape. For the briefest moment, I cease breathing. Akiha's right. Something is wrong with me today. I don't know why, but every movement of hers makes me tense. Yeah, we should probably not be around her. Just watching her causes my temperature to spike. The realization hits me that I might faint if she keeps touching me.
兄さん、随分と暑くないですか？
Yeah, I think we'll be fine once we leave the mansion, so you don't have to worry about it. Akiha's words ring through my skull. It feels as if her long black hair and porcelain skin have evaporated into heat and trickled into my head. Shiki, we really shouldn't be around Akiha. This is bad. But the feeling will fade. Fatigue must be causing it. Are you forgetting this is exactly what happened when you saw Arkwid? Like, or maybe not exactly, but pretty damn close. My body hasn't had enough time to recuperate before I end up doing something incredibly stupid in front of Akiha. I make my move.
よし、休養を思い出した。
Yeah, that's a good idea. I brush away her hand and scurry off like a panicked rabbit.
シキ様、朝食まであと5分ほどかかりますが。
Yeah,
そうか、ありがとう。俺のカバンは？
I like how she's like a little bit flushed because she's like, where'd you come from?
カバンでしたらこちらに。
Yeah, we're out of here. Hisui, don't worry about breakfast. Hisui is as prepared as always. I thank her and take it in hand.
行ってくる。見送りはいいから。
Yeah, okay, yes.
お待ちなさい。熱があるのに何をしているんですか、兄さんは。
I mean, he's already missed 2 days, you
廊
know.
下は走らない。妹の言うことはきちんと聞くが我が家のルールです。おとなしく今で熱を測ってください。
Let's have Kohaku take our temperature with you in a different room, and let's see what it says. Aki has come to the lobby to stop me. But luckily for me, her reluctance to run indoors is slowing her down.
悪い。ルールを守るのはまた後で。
He's like, I'm good on that.
熱も下がったし、このまま学校に行ってくる。朝飯は勝手になんとかするから、今朝は多めに見てくれ。
Well, I mean, she's already let you off a few times, but sure.
なんとかするって。ちょっと、兄さん
Oh, peace.
待ちなさい。何ですかその言い分は。後で守るルールなんて、それじゃあ規則とは呼べません。
Yeah, no, she's got a point, but like Akiha, you're the cause, so the less he's around you, the better. In an effort to escape Akiha's objections, I burst out of the entrance. I clap my hands together and whisper a heartfelt apology to Akiha in my head. Honestly, I'm grateful that she's concerned for my well-being, but I can't just be like, okay. By the way, whenever I look at you, I get I see, okay. Whenever I look at you, I get so dizzy I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Yeah, saying that to her wouldn't bode well. Not when she's so worried about my health. And who knows what kind of pain might be in store for me if I came clean. Yeah, no, that would probably not go well. Breathing out a huge sigh, I finally settle down. I should be safe here. My assumption is that Akiha wouldn't be immature enough to drop her schedule to come after me.
けど、
Probably.
怒る理由がルールについてなのが吐き荒らしいな。
Yeah. I laughed to myself, thinking back to what she said. She may be my sister, but I still can't tell where her boiling point is.
コンビニにでも寄っていくか。
Yeah, get a curry bun or something. My wallet's not doing too hot, but I ought to at least eat something. Why am I only ever hungry on days like this? Bad luck. Usually I'd be fine skipping breakfast, but today I'm starving. I'll just grab something small to hold me over until lunch. Oh. I wonder if that's the Vlov ancestor husk or whatever Arkwig called it. Like, kind of interacting with his Nanaya blood, causing his instincts to go into overdrive, maybe. Something like that. It only takes a couple minutes to get in and out of the store. I arrive at school 30 minutes earlier than usual. There aren't many students around. By my count, there's 2 or 3 including myself, though in as little as 10 minutes the front gate should be packed with students. Naturally, the guardrail is devoid of an unbelievably beautiful woman sitting in wait for someone. Yeah, that's good. Or bad, depending on how you look at it, I guess. The athletic clubs are in the middle of their morning practice. I watched them out of the corner of my eye as I approached the entrance. Working up a sweat is actually pretty enjoyable. There's something about it that makes me feel alive. Yeah, like fighting a vampire also makes you feel alive, I imagine. But I never wound up joining a club. I didn't want to burden anyone with my anemia. Plus, my doctor had strongly advised me to avoid strenuous exercise. When I was a first year, I was invited to join a few times. But I always told them maybe next time. And each time I did, I felt the distance between us grow. in the end, maybe the feeling of not wanting to get involved with others became a self-defense mechanism. Maybe. This isn't the time for silly sentimentality. I shout out some support to the clubs knee-deep in training before making my way to the main building. Oh?
あらら、おはようしきくん。今朝は早くない？
Yeah, hi. I don't trust you.
はい。ちょっと時間を間違えて。
Yeah, don't tell the weird teacher that you got a fever by looking at your sister and so you had to run off. Definitely don't tell her that.
おはようございます、ノエル先生。
Noelle, right, that's her name. I run into Miss Noelle on the way to the classroom. She seems just as surprised as me to see someone around at this time.
時間を間違えると遅刻するんじゃなくて、早くから登校しちゃうんだ。しきくんはあれね、勤勉かね。今時の若い子なら、もっと気楽に生きていいんじゃない？
Well, we'll think about it.
十分気楽にやってますよ。勉強好きでもありませんし。
Yeah, he missed the last 2 days, remember?
それより、金曜日の無断欠席についてですけど。
Or he only missed Friday? Does his school have Saturdays off? I don't know.
あれね、大丈夫。お家には連絡入れてないから。
Oh, okay. That's very nice of you. So Akiha only thinks that we didn't come home that day. She doesn't. Okay.
たった1日のボイコットなんて普通だものね。しきくんだってその方が都合が良かったでしょ？
Yeah, I guess so. Sure. Miss Noelle flashes a devious smile as she utters something I'd never expected to hear from a teacher. My savior. She was also creeping on you the other day, though, so maybe don't be too grateful. This must be what saved me from the full weight of Akiha's fury. Actually, isn't Miss Noelle being too lenient for a teacher? Yeah.
あ、しきくんたら頭固いんだ。先生は不真面目なわけじゃありません。生徒の自主性を尊重してのことです。だってみんなこんなにも若くて美味しそうなんですもの。1日ぐらい背伸びして遊びに行くのは仕方のないことだと思うの。
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you right.
いえ、遊びに行っていたとかそういうんじゃなくて。
Yeah, it was more like we started that day off running away in terror. Then it ended with us having to fight vampire familiar dogs. Then we had to carry a woman, like, I don't know, a couple kilometers to her apartment, where we then had a heart attack seeing how she wrapped her wound with packing tape. You know, it was I wouldn't really call it fun.
なんて冗談よ。分かってます。例の貧血でしょ。真面目なしきくんが火遊びをするわけないものね。
That's a very specific playing with fire, huh? Interesting. Very interesting.
それで体の方は大丈夫？痛いところとか残ってない？
Yeah, we're better. It sounds like she was genuinely worried about me. Miss Noelle actually wasn't too far off the mark with her joke. I don't think it was she was saying it like a joke, but I don't think it was a joke. But I won't be correcting her. Yeah.
貧血の方はなんとか。 今朝は特に調子がいいです。
Aside from the episode earlier, but you know.
さあ、それはよかった。じゃあ今日から気楽な学生生活に戻れるわね。ところで、慢性的な貧血という話だけど、四季君はいつからそういう体質なの？やっぱり生まれつき？
生まれつきではないんです。子供の頃に事故に遭って、それ以来というか。
Right,
まあ、それは気の毒に。それで運動をしなくなったり、食欲が薄くなったりしたのね。
Why are you getting close? Why are you getting close to us?
それで、どんなだったのかしら。
Why do you want to know? Weirdo?
はい？
That's incredibly personal. My voice slips out at the unexpected question. Miss Noelle licks her glossed lips and speaks.
だから、どんな事故だったの？と聞いたの。
That's none of your business, lady.
体がおかしくなるぐらいの怪我だったんでしょ？
Yeah.
やっぱりすごく痛くて、泣きわめくほど怖かったのよね。それこそ、一度死んで生まれ変わってしまうぐらいに。
She is not being subtle whatsoever. I mean, I guess for okay. Well, I guess for him, it might. He's probably like, what on earth are you talking about? But again, for me, who's played the original and who's kind of put together, she's not just a substitute teacher. This is very just not subtle whatsoever to me. An indescribable dread takes hold of me. Not from her insensitivity. It's been obvious from day one that she's a busybody, and I don't think she's great at reading the room. Yeah. What makes me hesitate is that I don't remember a thing about the accident.
ただの事故ですよ。こうして無事だし、大したことじゃありません。そろそろ時間だし、失礼します。
I bow before moving past Miss Noelle.
四季君？
Yes. I turn around in response to hearing my name.
体調がいいのなら、今日からしっかりね。これ以上、無断欠席はしない方が身のためよ。
Yeah, we'll try. We'll try. The returnee from France winks before leaving for the faculty room. Okay. That was weird. I thought I'd be the first one here, but a few of my classmates are already in the room.
早いな、トノ。金曜どうしたん？
Don't worry about it.
おはよう。金曜は体調不良。そっちは朝練終わり？
そうそう。放課後の部活動だけじゃなく、朝練まで自重しろって話になってきてさ。首相を交代したばっかだってのに、こんなんじゃ統率取れんねよ。なあ。
Even the sports clubs are feeling the effects of all this vampire business. Though that'll change soon. That stuff is over now. Things should go back to normal. Yeah, sure. 5 minutes till homeroom. Just as I'm bracing myself for a full day of classes.
Yahoo! サボりはおはようございます。
It was one time. It's not serial. A voice from behind sends my peaceful morning shattering into 1,000 pieces.
やっす、フリア君。金曜日はナイス無断欠席でしたね。
Thanks. I appreciate it.
おかげで今朝また一段と元気ありそう。なんだよ、金土日と寝込んでたんじゃねえの？
No.
寝込んでないし、貧弱でもない。
Maybe you should say that you were though, as a sort of cover.
金曜日はたまたま気分が悪くなっただけで、家に帰ったら回復したよ。面倒なんでそのまま学校は休んだけど。
マジか。あの豪華なお屋敷でのんびりアンニュイライフとか、たった3日でお貴族様の仲間入りかよ。
What do you mean one of them?
相変わらず気も太いっつうか順応性高いっつうか、ほんと住めば都なのなとのは、めちゃくちゃ羨ましくねえ。
What is that face? What are they doing to my boy? Hey, I didn't get to see all that. But you already want them? You can roll up anyone and just fine, huh? Not that I want to live with a man. Who the hell would want that? Yeah, totally. You're totally not jealous. Arihiko puts up a brave front. I could probably learn a thing or two from him.
言っとくけど慣れてないぞ。お前な、あの家がどれだけでかいか見てないから。有彦、遠野の屋敷知ってるのか？
I mean, it's kind of hard to miss.
にゃ、知らぬ。あんだけ高いところにあって、かつ周りは塀と林だろ。敷地の中に入らねえと見えねえだろ。いや、デバガメ根性で見たいけどよ。でもほら、オタク、セキュリティとかおすごいんでしょ？
It's actually not that crazy, to be honest.
俺が知るか。いや、恵子さんの話じゃ年に数回泥棒騒ぎがあるらしいけど、遠野邸に警察が駆けつけたことなんかないって言ってたし。お前だって丘の上の屋敷に泥棒が入ったなんて話聞いたことないだろ。
Okay, so obviously before Akiha got rid of all the staff, right? There probably was security guards who got rid of the people breaking in, but now that they don't have those, what is their plan against like intruders? I guess maybe Akiha is the plan, or like Hisui and Gohaku. I don't. Because I mean, I think Hisui knowing martial arts is canon, right? So I guess it would be her. Is she like she's the deterrent? I don't even know if that's canon to the remake though. I think that was a Melty Blood thing. So it would have been canon to the original probably, but I don't know.
それ年に数回族が押し入るのに警察が来ないって。
Yeah.
それやばくね？
A little
地
bit.
獄っぽくね？
どこが？
If they're catching the burglars before the cops can even get to them, wouldn't that mean the place's security is top notch? But again, any normal security is gone now, so like.
だからよ、そもそも外に出てきてねえんじゃねえの？その泥棒さん。
That's a good question actually. Wait a minute. Maybe they just get thrown out and told not to come back.
なるほど。それならどんな噂も広まらないか。
We nod our heads in agreement. Afraid of where this train of thought might lead us, we quickly decide to change the subject. Yeah, let's not think about that too hard. Let's just don't worry about it.
そうそう、土曜の事故現場もう見たか？北口駅前の大火事。地下からの出火だったって話。
We have actually.
いや、まだ見てない。
What?
話だけは聞いているけど。
What? Oh my, is this another case of them not taking your choice into account? That's annoying. Okay. Because we in fact did go look at it yesterday.
俺、北口に改装前のデパートあっただろ。あの前にあった公園がごっそり地下に陥没してる。あれひでえぜ。元に戻すの1年はかかるんじゃねえかな。でもまあ、悪いことばかりじゃない。警備員やらテレビ局やらが押し寄せてるんで、北口のバカども鳴りを潜めやがったからな。
そうなのか。じゃあ 倉見橋駅のホテルの話は？
倉見橋のホテルってあのドームホテル？ああ、そういえばあっちでも火災があったんだっけ？
Yeah,
北口の壊れっ
kind
ぷ
of
りが
weird,
すげえ
huh?
んで忘れてたわ。
I can't blame Arihiko for feeling so indifferent about it. An incident of that scale, which claimed so many lives, is still just a story from another town. We live in a time where we're flooded with news. Even when we hear something terrible, it's quickly overwritten by the next tragedy.
何にせよ物騒なのは変わらねえってことか。
Yeah.
そういうお前さんもどうなんだよ。当のは中学からこっち貧血持ちのくせに学校だけは休まなかったじゃねえか。ま、登校した瞬間に帰るっていう離れ技は何度かあったけどな。
それと似たようなものだよ。交差点あたりまでは登校したんだけど、そこで気分が悪くなって帰ったんだ。
Yeah, that's what happened, huh?
弓塚といいお前といい、最近素行が悪いんじゃないか。
Speaking of, we never got the... Oh, wait, no, I think we didn't get that scene with her because we went and talked to CL on that day rather than go straight home. I think that's what it was. Which, now that I think about it, I should have gone straight home that day because CL route, I'll have to go there. And, yeah. I kind of fucked up. So yeah, unless I don't have to do that for CL's route, but I think I do. I think I do. Assuming it's like the original. But yeah.
素行が悪いっていうのは否定しないけど、弓塚さんどうかしたのか？
木曜からずっと欠席。今朝も来てね。あいつもずっと優等生してたからな。いい加減テンパってたのかもしれん。しかし振り点だから上がれないと。
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. Arihiko certainly has a way with words.
おっと、じゃ俺はこれで。
You're not sticking around?
さらばだ。金曜サボった分真面目に勉学に励むがいい。
Says you. Okay, whatever. Arihiko hurries out of the room. He seems excited about something. I'm guessing he's going to hide out in the nurse's office. It's his turn to ditch class, it seems. What a free spirit he is. The moment lunch break begins, Arihiko reemerges, yawning. It's obvious he's been sleeping this whole time. Yeah.
よく寝た。
Good for you.
トロ、飯食おうぜ、飯。
I'm positive Arihiko's mind runs on an endless loop. Eat, sleep, repeat.
そりゃ飯は当然のように食べるけど、いいのか俺なんかに構って。ランチは先輩と一生がお前のマイブームじゃなかったっけ？
CL who?
あ？先輩とランチだ？
Arihiko pulls a sour face at my question. She must have turned him down today. More like he doesn't remember her. Okay, because she's gone, right? We eat lunch together. Arihiko is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed after his nap.
宗谷駅前で検索と。何の進展会もねえな。
Yeah, didn't think there would be. Phone in hand, he scours the web, looking for new information. Being disconnected from the world for even a few hours is a life-or-death matter. You'd think he was just addicted to his phone like every other teenager, but Arihiko's cut from a different cloth. To him, this isn't just a way of killing time. He's looking for ammunition to help him survive each night he spends prowling downtown. But yeah, I guess that could be a way of looking at it.
ほう、また定番のコンビニレジ強盗ですか。店員刃物で腹部を刺され重傷、犯人はアルコール依存症。うへえ、痛そう。酔っ払いに話通じねえもんな。やっぱ買い物は通販に限りますな。
You know, Arihiko never really struck me as the type to do online shopping. I don't know. Arihiko continues to work his way through his lunch as he messes around on his phone. The modern version of a father reading the paper during dinner. But now isn't the time for societal critiques.
アリヒコ、食事時にその手のニュース読み上げるの楽しいか？
Nah, he might be.
楽しくねえですよ。けど世間に興味を持たない間抜けな友人のために世の中の物騒さを知らしめなきゃならんでしょ。聞いてますか、遠野くん。北口は倒壊するわ、酔っ払いは人を刺すわ、無差別に人を殺す通り魔はいるわ。他人事じゃねえかもなんだぜ。
Yeah, Mr. fucking nursemaid, nanny, whatever.
それは確かに。でも通り魔事件はもう起きないんだ。
About that.
北口の事故はどうしようもないけど、それ以外はいつも通りってことだろ。
I don't know about
そうな
that.
の？通り魔って捕まったんだ。
いや、捕まってはいないだろうけど。
The culprit is already dead. You sure about that? You sure about that? Really? There will be no more tacky headlines in the news about a modern-day vampire roaming the streets, nor will anyone be killed so senselessly.
ともかく、もうあんなふざけた事件は起きないし、犠牲者も出ないってこと。街は元に戻ったんだよ。
Sure will.
しかし犠牲者は出ると思うぜ、遠野。
What makes you say that, Arihiko? The fact that there was one last night when there shouldn't have been?
出ないよ。なんで断言できるんだよ、アリヒコ。
だっておい、今朝で9人目の死体が発見されたって今ニュースで流れてる。
Arihiko shows me the screen of his phone. I can't believe my eyes. The site has a new update on the murders with a picture of the north side of Soya Station.
マジかよ。ここいつも行ってる映画館の裏じゃねえか。
待て、もう一度よく見せてくれ。
I take Arihiko's phone from his hand. Suspected murder victim discovered in Hasasumi Municipal Park. It's not some crackpot theory or hypothesis. The press conference is emblazoned on the phone's screen.
そんな。
Yeah. Yahweh. The revelation has me stunned into silence. Vlav is dead. I killed him myself. Then why? How can there be more bodies drained of blood turning up?
しかし現代の吸血鬼か。相手が美人のお姉さんなら座れちゃってもいいんだがね。
Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't. I mean, he's a real one for that. I'll be honest, but
美人の吸血鬼。
Indeed. Arihiko's words are like ice against my skin. I wouldn't. Why? I wouldn't mind getting sucked dry by a beautiful lady. He's obviously kidding, but it doesn't feel like a joke to me.
事件はまだ終わっていない。
The discovery of a new victim means there's still a vampire in our midst. And if we were to use the process of elimination, who that vampire is should be abundantly clear. Flav is gone, which leaves only one vampire remaining. Are we just forgetting about how there was a cougar in that alleyway with the zombies and that cougar or panther? The panther saved you from getting attacked by said zombies. So like, are we just forgetting about that? Okay. Classes come to an end and school finishes for the day. Or maybe I should say school was over before I knew it. The worst possible assumptions had clouded my mind, and by the time I realized it, I was sitting alone in an empty classroom.
通り魔殺人はまだ続いている。
No. Before, I wouldn't have given it a second thought. But she said it herself. She's never killed any humans. I can't see her lying to me about that.
ニュースが間違いなのか。それとも
Could it be... Only Arkwood would know the answer to that question. If I could just find her, I'm sure the pieces would all fall into place. That's why I don't understand what I'm thinking. This is no longer any of my business. When I finished off Flav, I went back to my old life. I did my job. My part in this should be over. I have no reason to dive back in. Why would I go back to all that craziness of my own volition? 'Cause deep down you want to see her again? I should just go on home. Keep walking down this path as if nothing ever happened. But you can't forget. I'll go home. That has to be the next best alternative. Though I've been taught since I was little to always choose the best option.
どんな人間だって人生ってのは落とし穴だらけなのよ。君はそれを何とかできる力があるんだから、もっとちゃんとしなさい。
そうだ。何もしないって選択だけはしちゃいけない。
Yeah, gotta live by your morals, I guess. Those words saved my life. I've always tried to live by them, so I can't pretend like this has nothing to do with me. This isn't over. Now that I've gotten myself involved, it's my responsibility to see this through to the end. I leave the school, so I guess we're gonna go to Arkwood's apartment? Although I don't have any idea where she could be, I still have the key to her apartment. So I'll start there. Maybe knock first and don't just go right in. Okay, well.
いないか。
So much for manners. The apartment looks the same as when I last left it, but Arkwood's nowhere to be seen. There are signs that she's been here, though. I'm relieved that she hasn't just disappeared into thin air.
いいさ。そう簡単に捕まえられるなんて思ってない。とにかく、今は行動はあるのみだ。
I mean, probably wait here. I could wait for her here, but there's no knowing if she'll be coming back. I'll probably have to look for her in town, just like how I first met her. Oh, not even a choice, we're just... Okay. Okay. The sun sets over the city, paving the way for night to reveal itself. I take a look around all of the major spots, but I don't manage to catch a hint of Arkwood.
どうでもいい時はひょこひょこ歩いてたくせに、どうしてこういう時に見つからないんだ、あいつは。
Well, you know, just shitty luck. I don't know. What do I do? It's still early in the evening. Ooh. Hang on, let me save. And I think if we go back to the mansion, she I actually don't remember. I think this was a choice in the original too, but I really don't remember. It's been a while. Let's think. Let's go back and think things through. It's 7 o'clock. This has always been a quiet street, but once night falls, it's almost completely silent. I'm about to press the call button to get the gate unlocked when I remember that it's just before dinner. I'm sure Kohaku and Hisui are in the kitchen right now, and I don't want to bother them. I'll use the keycard I have to get through the side gate. What? It had left my mind completely. I remember what happened this morning as I passed through the gate. Could Akiha still be angry about me leaving in a hurry? Weird that this is a choice. No way. She's not a kid. What does this choice even do, I wonder? There's no way it leads to a dead end, right? Right?
いや、子供じゃあるまいし、さすがにもう落ち着いているんじゃないか?
We'll see about that. Akiha's only angry because I wouldn't have Kohaku check me out and because I ran in the hall. Neither is something to stay mad about all day. We'll see about that. I can't exactly explain to her what's going on, but I can at least tell her that I'm sorry.
そうそう。妙に厳格な性格になってるけど、話せばわかるのがアキハだし。
Sure. I should tell her I'm home first. After that, I just need to come up with a plan to find Arkwid and then sneak away once it's lights out. Yeah, that'll go well, I'm sure.
ただいま。
I enter the lobby, trying to sound as natural as possible, of course. That's strange. Oh wait, I just had a brain blast. I remember now. Right. Okay. Hang on. Okay. You know, I know what's happening. I can hear voices from the parlor. It just hit me all of a sudden. Like what? Yeah. It's just before dinner. It's odd that anyone would be in the parlor at this time. Kohaku should be in the kitchen, and I can't exactly see Hisui and Akiha chatting with one another.
アキハのやつ、琥珀さんとお茶でも飲んでるのかな?
Yeah, no, not quite. Not quite. Either that or we have a visitor. Just as I'm about to head over to the parlor and find out for myself. Hisui exits the room. Oh boy. Could she be coming to greet me after hearing me arrive home? Something about her expression seems off. Like she's gloomier than usual.
遅くなったけど、ただいま翡翠。
That's not a happy look. I wonder what could be putting that on her face. Hisui stares at me blankly. She doesn't even give me a welcome home.
何かあった？
Yeah, gee, I wonder.
気のせいか怒っているように見えるんだけど。
Just a little bit.
四季様にお客様です。先ほどから居間でお待ちですので、どうぞお急ぎください。
Will do. Will do.
俺に客？
Hisui nods.
おかしいな。俺を訪ねに来るやつなんていないはずだけど。引っ越したことを知ってるのは有彦ぐらいだし、最近知り合いになったやつもいな。
Yeah? Wait a second. A terrible feeling washes over me. Yeah.
翡翠、それ、どんなやつ？
A beautiful woman?
金色の髪をした綺麗な女性の方です。
な、
There's only one person I know who fits that description. My reflexes take over. I break into a dash, sprinting towards the parlor as fast as my legs will carry me.
何がどうなってんだ？
Nothing good. I swing open the door and enter the room of death. But it's already too late. There's no stopping this now. My end is nigh.
あら、お帰りなさい、兄さん。
Hi, Akiha. This isn't what you think it is. Kind of. Sort of.
今夜もまた定例通り遅かったですね。
We can explain.
あ、やっと帰ってきたな、こいつめ。妹さんばかりか私まで待たせるとか、やっぱり普段から横暴なのね。
Arquid, please shut up. Please shut up. They stare at me with polar opposite expressions on their faces. Oh god. What have we done? What have we done? I know what this feeling is. This must be how a captive feels when they're forced to plead for their life with a gun pointed at the back of their head like an action movie. Words fail me. I'm unable to come up with any kind of response. I can't believe Arquid and Akiha are face to face in the same room. They're both sitting on the sofa like there's nothing amiss at all. Though unlike Arquid, who seems perfectly calm, Akiha has bitter contempt written all over her face. Akiha glances at me.
どうしたんですか、兄さん。そんなところに立っていないで、どうぞこちらに来て座ってください。
I'm good. I think I'm good. No way. I inch a little closer to the sofa, but the feeling that I might be stabbed by a knife keeps me from moving any nearer.
ここでいいです。
I'm good.
それよりアキハ、こいつはだな、
How do I even begin to explain? I doubt I can get away with calling her a classmate, and saying she's someone I met in town would probably just make things worse. Yeah, probably.
何ですか？
Akiha's glare pierces into me. I can tell I'm not going to be let off the hook here. Gah, I don't think there's anything I can say that'll dig me out of this hole. Still, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or disturb what little peace I found. There's gotta be a way to explain. But what's she even doing here in the first place? How can she sit there smiling away like that? She's special, Shiki. She's very special. Oh boy. I can't imagine Akiha would let someone she's never met before into the parlor.
その前にいいかな。
Uh-huh.
こいつなんて言ってやってきたの？
Good question. Arkwood tilts her head in confusion.
兄さんのご友人ではないんですか？
Yeah.
この方はそう自称しましたが。
Yeah.
ああ、うん。友人といえば友人。
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
そうですか。私にも紹介していただけると嬉しいわ。
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
兄さんのご友人でしたら、無下にお帰りいただくわけにはいきませんし。
Is it bad for him to have female friends, Akiha? Why are you getting so tight, huh? Why you getting so uptight?
それはですね、秋葉さん。
Uh-huh. I mumble.
ふん、友人ね。
No, why are you getting involved here? What is this? What is this double team? Arkwood works her way into the conversation, probably tired of being ignored.
あんなひどいことしておいて、そういうこと言うんだ。私、まだ体が。
My head whirls. I mean, look. That's not wrong. But the phrasing, she's not okay. Okay. Now this is some vertigo. Floored, I find myself decoupling from reality with astonishing speed.
それはどういった意味でしょうか？私の兄が身体面あるいは精神面においてあなたに危害を加えたとでも？
You could say that, yeah.
失礼ですが、ご自分がどれほど信憑性のない発言をしているか理解していますか？
She knows. Oh, she knows.
ええ、バッチリね。でも安心して、そんなのもう気にしていないから。ちゃんと体で返してもらったし。
No, Arkwood, sorry, Arkwood. Why? Now I don't know if you know what. Okay.
なので、どうぞお構いなく。私は四季を誘いに来ただけだもの。すぐに出かけるわ。ね、そうでしょ、四季。
Arkwood, you can't. Akia, no, it's not what. Shit, this is bad. The more she talks, the shorter my lifespan gets. Yes, not. It's not even slightly shorter. No, I'm talking. You know, this time next week, I'm gonna be dead.
いやー
I force a laugh as I make for Arkwood, grabbing her arm.
ちょっと四季、急に何するのよ。
We need to have a little talk. There's no time to listen to her complaints. Dragging Arkwood by the arm, I bolt out of the parlor, leaving a stunned Akiha behind. Hisui is waiting in the lobby. I wonder what she's thinking, seeing me with Arkwood in tow. I have the hunch I won't like the answer, so I'll worry about that later.
お出かけですか？ 四季様。
Yeah.
不本意ながらすっごく申し訳ないんだけど、玄関の鍵は開けておいてほしい。
No. No.
はい、かしこまりました。どうぞ、大変お気をつけて。
I hurry past the bowing Hisui and try to get away from the mansion as fast as possible. Poor Akiha is probably just still sitting on that sofa like... What?
痛いなぁ。いきなり外に連れ出すなんて、四季って常識ないんじゃない？
Preventing you from making an even bigger mess of everything. I've never heard a stupider question in my life.
お前こそ何のつもりだよ。真正面からうちの屋敷に来るなんて正気じゃないぞ。もしかして俺の生活をぶっ壊すつもりなのか、このバカ女。
バカ女って、あなた私をバカにしてるの？
He's called you it multiple times. This isn't new. Oh, so that's a very cute expression. I like the little sharp teeth. It's nice.
バカをバカって言ってんだから、それ以外何があるって言うんだバカ。反論があるなら聞いてやるから言ってみろ。
Okay, I'm sorry. Why did... Look, I get that's an idiom, a phrase, calling a spade. Like, I get it. But why not just translate it properly? I'm calling an idiot. Like, that's what he said. Like, why not just why okay, whatever. Yeah? Go on. I'm actually livid. I've never been in such an infuriating situation before. I have to give her a piece of my mind. Otherwise, I won't be able to let this one go.
何よ。私は四季に会いに来ただけじゃない。
That...
そんなに怒られるようなことしてないと思うけど。
Do you not understand what it was you were saying?
会いに来ただけって、アルクエイド、お前本気で言ってるのか？
Yeah, apparently.
そうだけど、何よ。何の問題もないからね。魔眼も使ってないし、極めて人間的なアプローチしたんだし。
Yes, but you...
四季の妹さんにだって、四季の目のことも、私が吸血鬼であることも、ちゃんと黙っててあげたんだから。
そこは言わなくてもわかる。そっちの話に関しちゃ常識ありそうだからな。
The problem is everything else.
わかんないな。それじゃあ、なんでそんなに怒ってるのよ、あなたは。
そっちがあんまりにも考えなしだからだよ。この際だからはっきり言っておくぞ。周囲の目を考える、自分の特徴を自覚する。頼むから、もうちょっとおとなしめに行動すること。お前はいるだけで目立つんだから。
Probably. Phew. Hello? Where did those come from? What? Hang on. Get rid of my camera really quick. What? Huh? Where? What? Why did? I mean, I know. Like. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. Why do the ears look like they're in an entirely different art style, though? Am I crazy? They look like they're more hyper realistic almost compared to the. You know what? I don't want to think about that. You know, let's keep going. Though Arkwid, who'd been on the receiving end of it, seems the complete opposite. She glares at me like a pouting cat.
何よ、勝手なことばっかり言って。
I mean, true.
だいたいいるだけで目立つってどうしてよ。私、外見は人間と変わらないでしょ。
You are a... actually, where... I know you guys... She's from somewhere in Europe, I think. You're a European woman with blonde hair and red eyes. Red eyes is already extremely weird. I don't know what else you want.
美人はいるだけで目立つんだよ。人間であるかどうかなんて関係ない。
Oh? The unintentional just... I replied to her frankly. Maybe it's because I gave her a straight answer, but Arkwid readily accepts it. Uh-huh.
まあ、こっちも言い過ぎた。こういう修羅場は初めてだったから、気が動転してたんだ。
別にいいよ。悪かったのは私の方みたいだし。
Maybe a little, maybe just a bit, yeah. Arkwid bows her head in a show of honest remorse. Somehow, I'm starting to feel guilty for thinking she may have had some ulterior motive.
で、どうしてうちに来たりしたんだ？
Yeah, so about the vampire thing.
いや、俺もお前に話があったから渡りに船だけど。
そうなの？私は単に四季はどうしてるのかなって様子を見に来ただけなんだけど。
You know, resting up, going to school, that kind of thing.
そうか、興味本位か。次は木の陰にでも隠れてこっそり見に来てくれ。
What?
できるだけ誰にも見つからないように。
That's rude!
できれば俺にも見つからないように。
I feel exhausted all of a sudden. Though this isn't exactly the first time I've been caught up in one of Arkwid's little whims. And the fact she didn't tell Akiha anything means she at least put some consideration into my position here.
ともかくだ。真剣に話したいことがある。ここじゃ落ち着かないから場所を変えたいんだけど、いいか？
いいけど、話って何よ？
すぐにわかる。そうだな。そろそろ人気もなくなるし、公園あたりがいいかもしれない。
I motion toward the road and start walking. Arkwid tilts her head in curiosity, but follows after me without a word. At least she's, going with it. I don't know why she wouldn't, but... It's good.
話って何なの、四季？
So, yeah, why did another body turn up?
吸血鬼のこと。お前、前に言ったよな。
Yes.
巷を騒がしている通り魔殺人は、吸血鬼の仕業だって。
Yes. Correct. Arkwid nods.
それじゃあ、今朝のニュースで新しい犠牲者が出たっていうのは知ってるか？
Probably yes.
昨日の夜に通り魔に殺されて、血を抜かれたらしいんだけど。
She narrows her eyes. I can tell I've stepped on thin ice. One wrong step will be the end of me.
それで？
それでって、お前。
I swallow nervously. Arkwid peers right at me. Her eyes tell me that she's ready to pounce at the slightest movement.
おかしいじゃないか、アルクエイド。
No?
ブローブは死んだ。なのに、どうしてまだ吸血鬼騒ぎが起こる？まさかとは思うけど、あれはお前が。
If this is your doing, I...
もう、そんなわけないでしょ。それは私じゃなくて、他の吸血鬼の仕業よ。
Really? Arkwid interjects, slicing through the tension. A strange happiness wells up in my throat. But I shouldn't get my hopes up yet. It's great that it was another vampire, but there's still a couple things that don't make sense.
他の吸血鬼の仕業って、そう次から次へと吸血鬼が出てくるのか？
It's the
グローブ
opposite
の後にすぐ
actually.
新しい吸血鬼がやってきた。
It's the opposite.
まさかあの事件は初めから一人の吸血鬼の仕業よ。この町を食い物にする新しい吸血鬼なんてやってこないし、ブローブだってあの事件には全く関係ないわ。
Vlav was never connected? Yeah.
関係ないって、それどういう意味だよ。
He was a lot more straightforward.
言った通りの意味だけど、もう四季って切れるようでどこか抜けてるのね。いい？確かにブローブは吸血鬼だったけど、あいつは人の血を吸っていた？
Yes, we literally watched him do it.
吸っていたかって当然だろ。あいつはあんなに人間を片っ端から燃やして。
In the hotel, we watched him grab a woman and bite into her neck. So that's it. How did it? No, we what? We. Hello? we. I guess that woman's body was burnt to a crisp afterwards, though. So, but since these bodies are still intact, that the police can find and identify them. Okay, I guess. Yeah, okay. The bodies left behind by the serial killer had been drained of blood, but they were otherwise unscathed. But Vlav was different. He burned his victims. He drank their blood too, but draining them was never his modus operandi. Come to think of it, the victims at the hotel weren't connected to the serial murders. They were treated as casualties of a fire. Which means Vlav must not have had any connection to the serial murders to begin with.
待ってくれ。じゃあ吸血殺人事件は何なんだ？
The one that Arkwood came to hunt.
一体どこの誰があんな真似をしてやがる？
だからあの事件はブローブとは別の吸血鬼の仕業なの。私はその吸血鬼を殺すためにこの町にやってきたわ。ブローブが来た理由は、ちょっとあやふやになってきたわね。
Yeah, you could say that.
てっきり私を追いかけてきた一人かと思ったけど、ブローブにはそれだけの理性、使徒社会における協調性はなかったみたいだし。ま、そのあたりはもういっか。ブローブは死んだんだし。とにかくブローブとこの町に救っている吸血鬼は別物よ。ブローブは正真正銘無関係の第三者。
Still mildly concerning, but
私、標的がブローブだなんて言わなかったでしょ。
fair, but Shiki really had no reason to believe you were after anyone else after, first seeing Vlav, so it's like...
ブローブにとっての標的は私だったけど、私にとっての標的はこの町で通り魔と言われている吸血鬼だけよ。シキ、まさかとは思うけど、ものすごく単純な勘違いしてたとか。
Well, to be fair, I mean, it was reasonable. It was a reasonable assumption. I swallow nervously. Arkwood's right, though. She said her goal was to kill the vampire, which I just assumed was Vlav.
それじゃあ何か？あの夜ブローブと殺し合ったのは
I
無意味
wouldn't
なことだったっていうのか？
I wouldn't say that was for nothing.
無意味じゃないわ。シキは私の代わりに戦ってくれたんじゃない。
Yeah,
四季さえ私を殺さなかったらその必要もなかったでしょうけど。
that again, you're throwing that in our face. But true. I can't deny it. The exhaustion hits me such that it feels like my knees will give out at any second. It was all pointless. Killing Vlov changed nothing in the end. Except for, preventing more victims of his. There's still a vampire in town. And even if it was just for a split second, I tried to pin the blame on Arquid. Shit. Disappointment and self-loathing swirl around in my head.
悪い。しつこいけど、最後に確認させてくれ。
Uh-huh.
ブローブは吸血鬼殺人には関係なくて、ここ1ヶ月街を騒がしているのは別の吸血鬼ってことだな。
Affirmative, yes.
そういうこと。でもこれは私が済ませる問題だから四季は気にしないでいいよ。そんなことよりね
え。What? Arquid looks up at me, a wide smile brimming across her face.
なんだよ。言っておくけど、ものすごく余裕がないぞ。
Don't be like that, come on. My feelings are all over the place right now. Anything she says could knock me right off my feet.
ちょっとした疑問よ。二人でブローブを倒した時のこと。ねえ、なんで3分だったの？
なんでって何が？
四季、3分しか時間はないって言ってたじゃない。どうして3分なのか全然わからなくて。
Right, because he didn't know you were protecting everyone from the cold, I guess, so...
あのな、言っただろ。あそこは海の底みたいなものだって。だから3分しか無理だって言ったんだ。
海の底だと3分なの？
Yeah, that's... In fact... Well... No, if he were teleported to the bottom of the ocean, the pressure would probably just kill him immediately. That was a close one. If I was feeling like my usual self, I would have shot back with something snarky.
まあ、そうだよ。人間はお前みたいなのと違って、それぐらいしか水に潜っていられないの。
何よ、私だってちょっとは寒かったわ。
It was a little more than just chilly.
海の底だって何時間も潜ってたら退屈だし。
You should try it sometime. see how you like it. I was chilly, she says. But I don't think her protection would have mattered much when right on top of Lov. So, yeah, even that wouldn't have mattered, I don't think. Meanwhile, I genuinely thought I was dead.
下を向いてどうしたの？
Just processing.
いや、ちょっとめまいがして。気にしなくて、いや、気にしてくれ。
Why are we looking at her legs, huh? I mean, they're nice legs, but why are her upper legs are insanely long. It looks like her lower legs are normal length from where the knee is, but her upper what am I looking at? Okay, I need to stop looking at this before I freak out.
実際海に潜ったら3分だって怪しいからな。人間はか弱いんだから。頑丈なお前と一緒にするな。吸血鬼は吸血鬼同士、我慢比べでもやっててくれ。
I wave Arquid off with one hand as I cradle my head with the other.
ま、今更言っても始まらないか。
Yeah.
お前たちが化け物じみてるのは身に染みてるし。いえ、ブローブのことは俺がバカだった。
Shiki? You should stop talking.
それよりアルクエド、
I calm myself and begin to say something, but when I look up, what's with that expression on her face?
アルクエド
何よ、四季の意地悪。
I know, right? Such a jerk.
どうせ私は人間じゃないですよーだ。
Oh, yeah, Shiki, apologize now. Arquid turns the other way in a huff and starts walking.
おい、ちょっと待て。どこ行く気だよ。
Away.
人間な四季には関係ない。ついてこないでよね。
See what you did? Arquid storms off without even a glance in my direction. She seems genuinely upset. Yeah. You fucked up. Man, where's she going? I must have struck a nerve. Looking back, maybe I was being a little unfair.
いや、でも、そんな悪口言ってないぞ。
Didn't you though? Did I? Considering how mad she is, I feel like I must have earned it. Like, really earned it. In fact, I kind of feel like an asshole.
ああ、もう、悪かった。今のは俺が悪かった。だから待て、止まれってば。
I rush after the white silhouette in front of me. Not just because I feel guilty. In case she's forgotten, we still have important things to discuss. Arquid walks through the night full of purpose. Her golden hair flutters in the air. She looks the same as she did when I first laid eyes on her. The same as when she first faced Vlov amid all that collapsed rubble. Gone is the tenderness I felt a second ago. She has the air of a hunter stalking its prey, her movements now sharp and deliberate.
アルクエド。
Yeah, you fucked up. You fucked up, Shiki. Arquid doesn't respond. She continues marching forward.
話を聞けって。どこに行くつもりだよ。
Away, hunting her prey. The white huntress doesn't stop. I can't back down, but I also can't manage to do anything else for now, so I follow behind her silently. Tap, tap, tap. We walk in complete silence, except for the sound of our footsteps. Until, that is, Arquid comes to an abrupt halt and turns toward me.
ついてこないで。あなたみたいな普通の人間にいられると迷惑だってわからない。
Shiki, look what she done! You pushed her away.
人間で悪かったな。何をしているのか教えてくれたら帰るよ。
I mean, you should know.
四季には関係ないからほっといて。
Arquid twirls around and begins walking again. Well, damn. It looks like I'm getting the silent treatment again. Well, you're just gonna have to keep following her. that's all there is. That's all there is to do now. This is spooky. We leave the shopping district and come to an underpass when Arquid stops suddenly.
見つけた。
There's what? Arquid's voice is cold. She sounds like a completely different person. A shiver trickles down my spine. Even from behind, I can tell by her posture how ready she is to fight.
何を
Doing, I don't say it. I know exactly what she's doing without having to ask. A pure, unbridled hostility flows from her, freezing the air.
おい、何考えてるんだ、お前。
Arkwood doesn't answer. Her gaze is fixed on a perfectly normal-looking man in a suit.
シキ、メガネを外してあの人間を見てみなさい。
Okay?
あの人間って、前にいるあの男。
Uh-huh.
早く、私が何をしているか知りたいのなら、質問は後よ。
あんまり街中で見たくはないんだけど。
Well, fucking... Bro, just do it! I remove my glasses. Yeah. He's already dead. Just not dead, you know. My temples throb. Hang on, I gotta check the message I just got. Jump cut. Okay. I just checked my message. I have to go in 40 minutes. This day should be done by then, though. My temples throb. In exchange for the pain, the lines running across the ground and walls come dimly into view.
確認しておくけど、あなたの線は生物の方がはっきり見える？
Yeah?
ああ、その方がより確かに見える。
でしょうね。あなたは生物だから鉱物の死を理解できない。形の上の摩耗というカテゴリーの結果は見えても、鉱物たちにとっての終わりは見えない。そのためには彼らと同じ視点、同じ価値観を得なくてはいけない。
Makes sense.
死を見るためには命を理解しないといけないから。それじゃあついでに聞くけど、今の式から見てあの人間はどんな感じ？
He looks like he's a poke away from shattering. I don't see how he'd be any different. I step back by reflex. What is that? Every human being has lines on them. Most only have a few, though, which gently trace their bodies in geometric patterns. But what the fuck is that? The lines are scrawled across his entire body, like bulging veins and arteries. The man's covered in them. I can't even see what he looks like under them all. I want to throw up. He's backwards. That's not a person with lines. It's as if the lines themselves have assumed a human form.
式にはどう見える？私としては式には普通の人間に見えていてほしいんだけど。
No, not really. I'm unable to give Arkwood an answer. It takes all my focus to not vomit.
そう。残念ね。式はあれにも死を見てしまっているなんて。
なんか普通とは違うけど線は見えてる。
やっぱり死者さえ殺せるのね、あなたは。
Yeah, I guess we can.
命があるなしの問題さえ無関係。動いているもの、破壊できるものなら例外なく停止させる。何？本当の化け物はあなたの方じゃない。
You're really taking his spiel about not being a vampire to heart, huh? Like, that's petty.
シキが見ている通り、あれはもう人間とは呼べないわ。 死という負債を他人の血でごまかし続ける吸血鬼だから。
Arkwood quickens her pace. She makes a beeline for the unexceptional looking man.
おい、アルクエイド。
She's gonna kill it.
シキはそこにいて。
The man disappears from sight, perhaps having become aware of Arkwood. Or to be precise, the thing leaped away with inhuman speed. He flees deeper into the safety of the darkness beneath the tracks. Arkwood's already nowhere to be seen. She's left the refuge of the rusted lights to follow the man into the darkness. Thump. We should probably put our glasses back on. I can feel my heartbeat in my ears. It's still early in the evening. Oh, a car. A car passes by with its headlights blazing. A train rattles along overhead. Despite all this noise, I lose the sense of anyone around me. Thump. My glasses. I need to get my glasses back on now. If I don't, I'll see something far worse. Something so dark, so terrifying, it'll make the things I've seen pale in comparison. Thump. But my body won't move. My eyes eagerly gaze into the darkness, as if drawn to the patchwork world that Arkwood has entered. I blink, and silence envelops me. The wind, even the smell of the earth. It's like everything has been frozen in place. Put your glasses on. Screeching. Under the ice-cold moon, an eerie noise emanates from beyond the shadows. Grinding. I shouldn't be able to see anything. Or even hear. Squelching. But I did see it. My eyes catch a glimpse of the moment death meets death. My vision turns vermilion. How is it possible that these eyes see death even in pitch darkness? My glasses. If I don't get them on this minute, I think I'll lose it. Fighting off the urge to vomit, I slip on my glasses with trembling hands. Light and sound return. I steel myself and scan my surroundings, but find nothing out of place under the tracks. Nobody around. A couple cars maybe, but it's still just a normal city at night. A pocket of civilization where humans can live, sheltered from danger. An oasis where no harm shall ever befall them. You don't sound too good. I have trouble breathing. Even with my glasses on, the creature's death lingers in my peripheral vision, making me sick. There's no way that thing damaged her, right? Out of the darkness emerges Arkwood, her footsteps unsteady. She's breathing even harder than I am.
Shiki. そっか。まだ残ってたんだ。
Yeah, did you think we were gonna leave you? I mean, probably. I wouldn't blame you for thinking that, to be honest. Arkwood averts her grimacing face and sways past me. Her steps seem weak and frail. To be honest, I still haven't gotten over my own nausea. But seeing Arkwood in such pain, that's now the least of my worries.
待てよ。一体どうしたんだお前。
Used too much energy. I grab Arquid's shoulder as she tries to leave. Arquid turns slowly, her eyes flat.
大丈夫よ。少し疲れただけだから構わないで。
I don't believe you.
式には全然関係がないんだから。
バカ、疲れているなら休め。変に汗かいてるし、どう見ても重症だぞ。
I take hold of her arm as I try to control my own breathing.
何よ、そういう式だって今にも倒れそうな顔してる。
I don't think so.
俺のはただの貧血、いつものことだ。人を気にしてる余裕があるなら自分の体も気遣えよ。
Oh, so now she's a person, huh?
いいのよ、どうせ気遣っても無駄なんだから。
Arquid's breathing is so weak, it pains me to hear.
まさかお前あの時の傷。
Probably. I can't finish the question. She got that wound protecting me. Arquid casts her eyes downward, refusing to answer. That must be a yes.
もう何度言わせるんだこのバカ。そんな体でおとなしくできないのか。
I mean, more people are gonna die.
おとなしくしてるつもりなんだけどな。
Oh, that's fair.
全然してない。人間離れしてるからって治りきってないのに出歩くやつがいるか。
This is making me realize just how angry I am. Yeah. I can't let her do this. I can't abandon her no matter how much trouble she is.
お前本当に何してんだよ。ほら黙ってないで答えろ。話してくれるまでお前から離れないからな。
I grab her by the shoulders. Her eyes remain downcast, but she manages a slight nod.
もう割としつこいのね、あなたって。
Yeah.
いいわ、それじゃあ場所を変えましょう。どのみちさっきのも外れだったみたいだし。
Arquid brushes away my hands and spins on her heel. We're not headed for the shopping district, it seems. Instead, she guides me toward the park. We arrive soon enough. Did her injuries heal on the way here? She appears to be back to her usual self.
あっさり元に戻ってるし。もしかしてさっきは油断して傷を負ったとかいうオチじゃないだろうな。
No.
え？違うよ。傷が治りかけなのは本当だってば。
治りかけなのは本当だ。
Uh-huh.
本当じゃないことも言ったってことだよな。
何その言い方、すっごくいやらしいんですけど。
We're just pointing out the language that you used. I don't know why you're getting defensive.
お前の言動が怪しすぎるんだよ。
Yeah.
文句があるならさっき何をしてたのか話してみろ。大方予想はついてるけど何をあんな痛がってたんだ。
Your lack of tact, maybe?
さて、それじゃあ式のお望み通り、私が何をしていたかを話してあげましょう。
Yeah, please. Go on. She's clearly doing this to change the topic. Then again, this is what I wanted to know. How she's feeling can wait for the time being.
じゃあ確認からさせてくれ。
うん
さっきのやつは吸血鬼の手足になってる死者だな。
いや
あれの大元がお前の本当の敵。
なんと、今度は話が早いのね、式。
Yeah, we've had some experience now.
そいつはどうも 俺だって少しは頭は回るからね。さっきの話で大体の事情は飲み込めている。
良きかな良きかな。四季の可愛い勘違いはブローブのことだけってことね。
Yeah, I guess.
可愛いって言うな。仕方ないだろ。あの時は自分のことだけで手一杯だったんだから。
ふん、自分のことだけで手一杯ね。ま、そういうことにしておいてあげましょう。
Sure. Arkwid twirls around like something's fun about all this, and peers into my face. What's with her?
いいか
I don't know,
話。
man. You're amusing, I guess.
さっきの男はもうとっくに死んでいたんだな。
Yeah.
そうよ。あれはあいつのしもべだから始末しただけ。下級の死者だったけど、それでも放っておくと人間を殺して力を蓄えられてしまうから。シキ、ホテルで話した吸血鬼の話、覚えてる？
Yeah. There's like multiple stages of like servant before we get into like the, high class kind of. Of course, I nod. The ecology of vampires. Castellans and the hierarchy of their subjects. Sires hunt and kill humans to turn them into their minions. They then hide away while those minions gather blood for them. Arkwid also spoke about the difference between Castellans and the older type of vampires. Immortal, weak to the sun, the stereotypical vampire.
それはもう教えてもらった。じゃあお前の追っている敵とやらが殺人事件の吸血鬼で間違いないんだな。
Yeah.
ええ、間違いないわ。たとえあいつが手を下したのは最初の一人だけだとしても、そこから発生した死者たちの殺人は全部あいつの成果になる。だから、
さっきみたいに街を歩き回って吸血鬼のしもべを探していた。そうすれば親の居場所がわかるのか？
強く親に結びついたしもべならね。けど今のところ外ればっかり。棺、敵の潜伏場所が見つからないのはそれだけ多くの死者を使っているからよ。
That's not good.
あいつが自分の手を汚すのは数回だけ。あとは死者にした人間を操って自分は眠っているだけで領地を広げていく。この町の犠牲者は100人を超えている。
Oh.
あなたたちが騒いでいる犠牲者なんて人知れずいなくなった人間の一部分に過ぎないわ。
Okay. Gotcha. Hearing it all again makes my blood run cold. 2 days ago, I had thought Vlav was the cause of all of this. And being able to channel all these emotions into killing him is what kept me sane. But this time is different. The murders continue. More than 100 victims attacked, drained of blood, and killed by former humans. But then they're robbed of their rest. They become walking corpses like that clump of lines, and are made to prowl the town for more victims. It was just 3 days ago. I recall the people annihilated at the hotel. Though I was there too, I wasn't able to witness their final moments. That's why I can only imagine the butchery that took place that night. It's no different now. It's hard to fully accept the notion that there's a vampire out there thirsting for human blood, all for the sake of stretching the boundaries of its domain. But it does beg the question, how would I feel if, without the slightest warning, one of my loved ones was killed in such a horrific way? It's a morbid thing to consider, that's to be sure, but I ponder it for a second. I pictured Akiha having her blood drained and being tossed away like garbage. breath hisses between my teeth as I try to rid myself of the vertigo gnawing at my brain. The very thought of that should enrage me, yet I feel strangely cold. Now is the time to think, not the time to let my emotions run rampant, I tell myself. The fact is, there's a very real possibility that this could come to pass as soon as tomorrow. It's pitiful that I never realized just how much danger we were in, but I can chastise myself for that later.
やっぱり怒ったわね、シキ。
Maybe a little bit.
私があなたに話したくなかったのは、これは捕食される側。人間にとってどしがたいものだからよ。
I mean, you've seen Shiki in action. You should know better.
シキにしてみれば、吸血鬼の行為は認められないものでしょうから。
She's right. Morality and correctness have nothing to do with this. I just can't accept what they do. Even if the victims were complete strangers to me, each of them had a past and a future to call their own, all of which were dashed in an instant. I may not know what those lives were like, but that doesn't make them cheap commodities to be used and discarded. I wouldn't want to die like that, at the whim of some creature. It's just too cruel. Cruel and wrong. It's all so meaningless.
でも安心していいよ、シキ。吸血鬼たちの天敵はこの国にはいないみたいだけど、今は私がちゃんといるんだから。
I mean, they are here. They're just laying low, but yeah, you're here too. That's good.
言ったでしょ？私の目的は町を犯している吸血鬼を退治することだって。
Arkwid brightens in a flash, a far cry from her attitude a moment ago. Honestly, her words make me feel a lot better. I know just how incredible she is, and how far she'll go to protect humans. She shielded us from Vlov's ice without a thought for herself. But that also gives me pause. An obvious question I've had since even before the fight with Vlov.
それがわからない。アルクエイドだって吸血鬼なんだろ。どうしてそんな人間の味方みたいなことをするんだ？
Well, it's not really for humans, really. It's more...
私、別に人間の味方をしているわけじゃないよ。
Yeah.
それ以外にやることがないからやってるだけだもの。
Reasonable, I guess. She just has nothing better to do, apparently.
ま、そんなことをやっているから狙われるんでしょうけど、そこはそれ、必要経費みたいなものかしら。
いや、お前の言いたいことはまるでわからないけど、その例えだけは間違ってるぞ、きっと。
I mean, yeah.
まあまあ、細かいことは気にしないで。そんな引く手あまた、ヘイトいっぱいな私だったけど、シキがブローブを倒してくれたでしょ。これで障害は何もなくなったわ。
That's true. That's true.
あとはこの町に潜んでいる敵を見つけて、なんとか始末してみせるから。シキは今まで通り普通の生活に戻って、私たちなんかに関わらなくていいんだよ。
ああ、うん。そりゃ嬉しいけど。
But that's not gonna happen. Shiki's gonna help you whether you like it or not. Are you really sure you'll be okay on your own? The words form in the back of my mind, but I shake my head to send them away. Something must be wrong with me. Why should I care if she winds up getting herself into danger? Because you like her.
シキ？何よ、また難しい顔しちゃって。シキの聞きたい話ってこれで終わりでしょ？他には何もないと思うけど。
I mean, I have about 1,000 more questions, but right now...
バカ。そりゃ難しい顔ぐらいする。
Yeah.
これは俺たちが住んでいる町の問題なんだから。
It's his duty to protect it. Even if you don't need the help, he's gonna give it.
だから気にしなくていいんだって。これからは毎日街を見て回って、もうこれ以上犠牲者は出さないようにするし。それとも、そんなに私の性能を信用できない？
No, well, actually, right now, kind of. You need to take like 2 days to rest, and you're not gonna do that. I really don't want to get involved. But protecting the city, it should be the responsibility of someone who lives here, not Arquid.
アルクエイド、お前の言う敵は強いのか？あのブローブよりもっと。
Probably.
まさか、ブローブはああ見えてもその一人よ。この町に救った吸血鬼は、ブローブより純度は落ちるわ。
Really? I'm pretty sure that's not...
そうか。
Okay.
ならお前がやられることはないんだな。
I don't know about that.
断言はできないわね。ちょっと前までの私なら問題なかったと思うけど、今の私は病み上がりだもの。敵の方が力をつけている可能性が高いわ。
Hold on just a second. I nodded along without really thinking about what she said. Arquid is on the mend?
いやいや、風邪でもひいたのかお前。
Shiki, buddy.
というか吸血鬼って風邪ひくのか？
ええ、とんでもなく野蛮な通り魔を一つね。
Yeah, buddy. I don't know what... This guy can't be serious.
唐の式っていう名前の悪質なウイルスなんだけど、ご存知かしら？
That's a good one. It's funny.
ああ、いや、それはごめんなさい。
Like, bro. Pretty sure I just kicked the hornet's nest. Yeah.
冗談よ。式の傷はもう治ってるわ。ただちょっと治すのに想定以上の力を使って疲れてるだけ。
You're lying. You're lying.
痛いのはブローブから受けた傷の方。こっちはまだ外を塞いでいるだけだから。
Okay. Arquid touches her stomach lightly. I'm responsible for that wound too. She only got it because she protected me. I'm at a loss. All of Arquid's pain has been my fault. So then why? Why doesn't she hold even the slightest grudge? How can she smile at me so innocently?
やめろよ。せめて傷が治るまでどこかで休んでればいいじゃないか。
Aside from a couple dozen
今
people
さら
dying.
1日や2日休んだって変わらないだろ。
I mean, again, you're right. She should take the time to rest. But again, you know, people are dying. You know, it's like,
ダメよ。ブローブと戦ったことで敵も私が来たことに気づいているはずだもの。休んだりしたら、それこそ私が弱っていると知らせるようなものだわ。
It's a good point.
だからって今夜みたいな真似を続けていくのか？
ええ。敵の居場所がわからない以上、あいつに血を送っている死者を片っ端から潰していくしかない。そうして血の供給源を断てば、本体が直に血を吸いに現れる。
It's a reasonable plan, I guess.
それがもし明日だったらどうするんだ？弱っているのを隠したところで、そんな体じゃ逆に殺されるようなものなんだろう。なら、
I stopped short of telling her not to push herself and stare at my feet. Arkwood's right. If she shows even a hint of weakness, the vampire will come to kill her regardless. These last 2 days have taught me something. When it comes to fighting, Arkwood can be brutal to the core. Rather than avoiding personal injury, her strategy is all about finding a surefire way to take down her enemy. She prioritizes her objective above all else. She doesn't force herself into believing anything but the truth. Make your choice, Shiki. Arkwood isn't going to stop. I won't get another chance to talk to her like this if I let her go. She's not scared of death. So why'd she have to smile like that? If I could have just not seen that smile, if she just acted more like a vampire, I wouldn't feel like this.
どうしたのシキ？体震わせちゃって、もしかしてトイレ？
No, we don't gotta go to the bathroom.
お前ってやつはどうしてそう？
She's so carefree about all this. I lift my head. In front of me stands the woman in white. I can't pretend like none of this happened. I don't know what this feeling is, but I know I can't forget the 2 days we spent together. That's why, if I leave her now, only for her to wind up dead tomorrow, I could never forgive myself.
勘弁してくれ。ただでさえ両目が壊れてるのに、
Yeah.
頭まで壊れかけてる。
Yeah, but it's for a good reason. I don't want to deal with vampires anymore. The fight with Vlav flashes through my mind. Terror still lingers in my bones, enough to send a chill up my spine. It's the same now. This other vampire is supposed to be strong too. There's no need for me to involve myself. Arkwood says she can handle it, so I should just leave it to her. And yet, even though I know it's the logical thing to do, I can't let her do this alone.
ああ、もうどうかしちまったのか、俺は。
Little bit, yeah. I kick at the ground. More than anything, I'm pissed off at just how illogical I'm being.
何？どうしたのシキ？いきなり怒り出しちゃって。
Cause we're a fucking idiot. That's why.
そりゃ怒りたくもなる。なんだって俺はあんな目にあったっていうのに、こんなたわごとを口にしようとしているのかって。
Yeah. The idea of what I'm about to utter makes me dizzy. If I had a mirror in front of me, I'd give my reflection a smack in the face.
落ち着いて。普通じゃないわよ、あなた。
Yeah, we know.
なあ、普通じゃないさ。普通じゃなかったらこんなこと、とても口にはできないだろう。
Cursing to myself, I scratch in my head like I could drag the words right out. As much as I don't want to believe it, I've already decided. I said as much, didn't I?
もう全然わかんない。ちゃんと説明しなさい。さっきからこんなことって何がこんなことだって言うの？
We already told you, we're a fucking idiot.
だからお前の体が治りきるまで手伝ってやるって、そう言いたいんだよ、俺は。
Oh, what was that voice? Oh. Arkwood looks taken aback. I finally got it out in a way. Now that I've actually said the words, I start to calm down.
シキ、今の本当？
Yes, we really mean that. I groan. Even I still can't believe what I just said.
私ちょっと聞き損ねちゃった。
No.
お願いだからもう一度言って。
Okay. Okay, you're milking it now. Another groan. But it's too late to go back now. I stopped being able to lie to myself the second I said it.
早く。私今のセリフもう一度聞きたい。
She urges me with a voice close to a whisper. Averting my gaze from her beaming face, I try my best to sound angry.
だからアルケイドが弱ってるのは俺の責任だし、街にはびこってる化け物を放っておけないし、弱っているお前一人じゃ頼りないから、俺でよかったら手伝ってやるって言ったんだ。
Ah, that little sparkles. Arkwood's eyes practically sparkle. She grabs my hand happily she grabs my hand happily and shakes it up and down.
まあ、俺じゃ大した役には立たないだろうけど、いないよりはマシだろ。
Yeah, better than nothing.
シキが手伝ってくれるなら怖いものなんて何もないんだから。
We'll see about that, but yeah. Arkwood continues giving my hand a vigorous shaking. Considering her ridiculous strength, I'm honestly afraid my arm will come out of its socket before long, but I can't bring myself to stop her. How do I put it? She looks so happy. Honestly, truly happy. Seeing that, it makes me feel like maybe I've made the right choice after all, despite how insane it sounds. By the time Arkwood finally releases me from our handshake, it's almost 9. My head hurts thinking about what will happen once I get home, but that won't be for a while, now that I've decided to lend my support. We've got a vampire hunt to plan.
それで、これからどうするんだ？やっぱり街を歩いて死者を探すのか？
そうね。この街にいる死者を全滅させれば、親元の吸血鬼は出てこざるを得なくなるでしょうし。
She went back to her business face.
今はそれぐらいしか手はないけど。
Also, I've only got like 4 minutes before I have to like stop. So, is that okay with you? Her eyes ask.
いいも何も、俺はアルクエイドに付き合うだけだ。餅は餅屋って言うし、専門家に従うよ。
Fair enough. And just as I say it, Arkwood looks at me with a wide grin on her face.
なんだよ。おかしなこと言ったか、俺。
I wonder.
シキ、やけに素直だなって。
Bark bark? Maybe I should start acting a little tougher. I have a feeling she'll be asking crazy stuff of me if I don't draw the line somewhere. You probably.
行くぞ。街を回ればいいんだろ。さっきの高架線下とか、もう一度調べてみるか。
あの区域はもういいわ。死者は互いに食い合わないよう、犠牲者の数を一区間に集中させないよう、それぞれ活動ルートを定めているの。
Makes sense.
一晩に食事をさせる死者の数は決まっている。今夜はさっきので打ち止めだと思うけど、せっかく四季がいるんだし、もうちょっと探索してみましょうか。
Sure. I think you just want to walk around with Shiki, but okay.
互いに食い合わないようにか。本格的に統率されてるなら、もっと無差別なものかと思った。
Not really.
親元の吸血鬼にしてみれば、血液の採集は娯楽じゃなくて生存するための必要作業。 仕事だもの。
Yeah.
ルーチンワークを良しとするのよ。
貴重な労働力ってわけか。でもそれだと向こうも手を打ってこないか。
Yes.
アルクエイドが数を減らしているんだから、ここから先は増員させるか、あるいは死者を引っ込めて姿を隠すとか。
基本的には出し渋る方でしょうね。けど吸血鬼である以上、どうしても他者から血や精を搾取しないと生存していられない。親元は私に狙われていると分かっていても、最低限の食料を得るために死者を出すしかないってわけ。
Yeah. I get it. Arquid wants to starve them out. It would be nearly impossible to find our target just by looking. So we'll have to flush them into the open. We'll cut off all their other options and give them no choice but to go out and hunt for themselves. Once they make their move, Arquid will be able to sense them. And that's when the real hunt begins. We're going to stop this at the source, just like with Vlav.
状況は分かった。とにかく夜になったら街を歩き回ってまだ活動している死者を見つければいいんだな。
Yeah.
ええ。それでシキ、あなたにはメガネを外してついてきてほしいんだけど、いい？
Okay.
メガネを外してってなんで？
Yeah, can't you sense them? Why would you?
その方が確実だから。私は人間と人間じゃないものの気配を感じ取れる。
But I guess if you're in a group of humans, you might not be able to pick out exactly which one's the non-human.
あなたは聖者と死者の違いが視覚情報として読み取れる。索敵方法は大いに越したことはないでしょ。
Yeah, I guess. Arquid's explanation makes sense. Plus, I'm the one who agreed to help, so there's no reason for me to decline. I just don't know if I'm comfortable with this.
あなたの体に大きく負担をかけることになるでしょうね。
Yeah.
でも、いい機会だからもう一度だけ確認したいの。
Okay.
シキが大丈夫だと判断するのなら、メガネを外してついてきて。
Alright. She wants me to walk around town without my glasses, huh? Okay, I have to... I can maybe stretch 2 more minutes. In the 7 years since I got these glasses, I've never once tried to do that before. Looking at inanimate objects is enough to give me a headache, so it's not hard to imagine what strolling through town with my eyes exposed would do to me. But even so... It's okay. One little headache won't kill me. Oh. Besides, a headache is nothing compared to what Arquid has to deal with right now.
いいよ。メガネを外してついていく。それで型がつくって言うんなら安いもんだ。
そう。なら行きましょう。
She feels bad. I take a deep breath, remove my glasses, and set off into town. Okay, this is actually a decent stopping point. Like I said, I gotta go. The start of the next part will be their patrol, their first patrol. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.